welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. In the studio today, see the logo behind me here. The only one in the studio, by the way, but we're going to run up the Lower Peninsula a little bit to Mount Pleasant. Old friend and great administrator, Jim McBryde, President and CEO of the Middle Michigan Development Corporation. And Jim, it's good to have you on. How you doing in these COVID-19 circumstances?
Well, we're doing well, Chris, and thanks so much for having us on. And good to see you today. And we're somewhat handcuffed in what we can do, but we found a way, ways to help our businesses, especially through all these grant and relief programs that we're administering. So it's not been easy to do company calls because that's all online, but we have been doing some of those and staying up with our companies and seeing what's going on with them. Attraction's really tough right now. Would guess. But just really the focus has been on the grants and loan programs.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. Started out with a couple $100,000 from MEDC.
Yeah, so we were one of 15 organizations selected by the MEDC among the 83 counties, 15 organizations. So we, normally our service area is Clare and Isabella, but they added on to us with additional counties in Region 5. And we had $200,000 to distribute back in March and April for the Michigan Small Business Relief Program. Then we also got some additional funding from Dow Chemical, Clare Community Foundation, Chemical Bank to supplement that. So that was another $45,000 to help small businesses in our area. Then we also got the match on Main through MEDC's Community Development Program for downtown Mount Pleasant. So that was assistance for another 22 businesses that were not helped by the first program. So, that's all decent money. But then, of course, as you know, Senate Bill 690 passed, and we were one of the 15 organizations chosen to distribute $3.5 million. So now we're talking significant dollars. That just closed last night for applications. And, we think we're going to end up with somewhere in the neighborhood of 700, applications or something in that neighborhood. And so we're going to be distributing those dollars to small businesses and nonprofits, 50 employees or less, so definitely small businesses, and those businesses that have been impacted by COVID-19. So we're just starting that process and waiting for our final batch of applications from the MEDC.
Well, I'm so glad to see that they redefined small business because I hate that federal guideline.
Yeah, 500 is not a small business, but 50 definitely is. And we've got a lot of businesses around here in this area of the state that are 50 employees or less. A lot of them. And the whole idea is that the bigger companies have other ways to get revenue and assistance. These small businesses, they just struggle, and they don't always know all the opportunities. So we have been very happy to do this, and we promoted the heck out of this, Chris. And we've got a lot of applications, and we are looking forward to getting this money out the door.
The obvious question, because I deal with so many nonprofits, and that is always, will the need outstrip the resource?
Oh yeah, it will. It will. I think I'll say this: when we had 200,000 to distribute, I'd say about a third of the applicants got something. But our grant size is only like $1,200. But this time, I think everybody that applies will get something. As long as it's a legitimate application, there's no other issue. I think everybody gets something. It's just a matter of how much do we have to distribute, based on the number of applications.
Yeah. Listen, how are the businesses feeling? Because I know this is going to be anecdotal for you, but what we were surprised to find in our last survey, even in the depths, which about 6-8 weeks ago, that about 60% of the businesses or above were feeling pretty good that things were going to be back to normal within a year.
Yes, I would concur. Just again, we haven't done any scientific surveys, but just anecdotally talking to folks, yeah, I think that's about right. I think, somewhere around that 2/3 mark of the businesses feel pretty optimistic, depending on how long we're dealing with the virus and shutdowns and all of that. They're feeling pretty good about the future. I think there were businesses going into this that were in trouble before this hit. Well, they're the ones that are probably not going to make it, unfortunately, feel that. But I think if you were doing pretty well before this happened, you're going to be doing pretty well after it's done, especially if we were able to get some assistance through the programs we're administering or the PPP or, one of the other ones. So, these programs have been a vital lifeline. I will tell you, there's been some successful business people around the Mount Pleasant area who've told me they hadn't gotten that grant or that loan or that distribution that we sent them, it might have been a different story for them. So, we're happy to have done that, and because we think we definitely saved a number of businesses.
Well, I think you certainly did, but you've been in that business of saving businesses for a lot of years. Jim McBryde, President and CEO of the Middle Michigan Development Corporation in Mount Pleasant. It's always good to see you, Jim. Keep up the good work, bud.
Hey, Chris, okay, good to see you.
All right, take care. We'll be right back on the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.